Thank you so much for inviting me back, and thank you for taking time, for choosing to take time this morning when I'm sure you all have a lot to do. Today we're going to talk about the sales cycle. And we're going to talk about how marketing and sales interact, because if I was really going to do a full-out sales presentation, we need at least 4 hours. So there's a lot of stuff in sales. So I'm really going to talk about how marketing supports sales and how sales are working now. And how many of you work, would you say at least 50% of your job responsibility is business development, sales, practice development, something like that? So at least half of your job is that, okay? And how many of you are more the seller doers, where a lot of your job, most of your job is taken up with client customer work, and you have to sort of do some marketing and sales on the side? Yeah, that's usually the vast majority of people we work with have a whole bunch of what we call billable work, client work to do, and then somehow they have to figure out how to squeeze in some time to expand their businesses, their practices, their companies in, I don't know, evenings or weekends, or an hour over lunch on Wednesday, or, do you know what I mean? It's really hard to do that. And like most of you, I am a seller doer. So I am a senior consultant at Ingenuity Marketing, and I have a lot of client responsibilities, and I have firm responsibilities. And on top of that, I have to figure out, how do I reach out and meet with people and help them determine whether or not Ingenuity is a good fit for them. So I certainly understand that both. Now, I have an MA in leadership of all things, and I had the most fun in my early 40s doing this at Oxford College. And when I looked at all the things I could learn, I thought, well, I should get an MBA, and I'm really afraid of accounting. And so I decided to get an MA in leadership, and it was one of the best career decisions I've ever made. Because one thing I know about firms is that who leads the firm is absolutely critical to the company's success. There's a direct correlation between the leadership skills of the people at the top and the ability of the people coming up to actually do a great job for their clients and customers. Now, Ingenuity Marketing Group is located in St. Paul, and we help companies with a lot of different problems, and we only work with professions. So we don't sell people, we don't help people sell stuff. So if, for example, this chocolate which you may eat, or these toys which you may play with, because a lot of adults learn better when they have something to do with their hands, we don't help people sell chocolate. We help people sell their skills and their expertise and who they are and what they know how to do. And one thing I know about super smart people, which I love to work with, is most of them can't really articulate their value. They can't sit across the table from you and say, our company is the best fit for this project because of X, Y, Z. And even harder is, I'm the best fit for you because of X, Y, Z. It's just something that's really hard for people to articulate. As a matter of fact, when we help brand companies, which we do a lot of, I would say virtually all the time when we talk to the leadership and say, what's the rock star of your company? How are you different from other similar competing companies? They've got it wrong. I would say 90% of the time, what they tell us is wrong. And when we talk to their clients and customers, they tell us a completely different story. This is Ingenuity Marketing. Can you tell me anything about my team?
We're all women.
Yeah. And we're all extremely beautiful, successful, and brilliant. As a matter of fact, I'd like you to meet one of those